Good afternoon, America. This is Nick Miulli with Steve Dixon's 102 Fire Tech class. Standing here live doing a fire inspection on a residential Class 5 house. Beginning my inspection, I would check for the fire hydrant, which there's one outside this gate over on the street. We'll get back to that later. This gate here might be a problem for the fire department to get in if they need to, so my guess is that they're going to be using like a crowbar or just ramming through the gate. Something along those lines. Maybe they'll have a code to get in, I'm not really sure. But anyways, they're going to have to get in and then we'll continue our inspection. Alright, so as the fire department pulls in through the gate, they're going to be able to see this FDC sign, which is Fire Department Channel Line. And this is actually a line that hooks up directly to the hydrant. And so the fire department could plug in right there, plug their hoses in right. So if the fire department was going to be doing an inspection, they're going to have to test the power line or the power coming from here and all of that. And yeah, that's about it. So let's continue our inspection around the house. Over here, if you look up top, you're going to see a fire alarm bell, which signals the fire department, everybody else around the neighborhood, that there's a fire in this house. Continuing down here. Inside here is where all the electrical and the water system is. These are all the main water pipes. Main water valve shutoff is right here. This red pipe indicates the fire system or fire sprinkler system, and this you can never shut off, which is very important because even if you have to shut off the water power, you can't. The lines to this will never be able to shut off. It is illegal, and for obvious purposes. This pipe right here goes all the way to the guest house, which is where we're going to be doing the rest of our inspection. And over here, we have the electrical fuse boxes and some Department of Water. This is for the Department of Water and Power. This is inaccessible for any normal people to get into. Right here is the fuse box for the whole house. You see there's everything pretty much controlled from here, and the main power shut off right here. This isn't actually really necessary, so let's continue our inspection. Continuing over here. As you can see, all of the wires and everything is pretty nice and pretty clean around here for all the AC units, because there's way too many. Over here we have the garage for the main house. Couple sprinkler heads up on the ceiling. 2 sprinkler heads for just this garage. Over here there's some extra sprinkler heads just in case any of them break, whatever. Right here, getting close so you can see. It's a pain in the ass to take out. There you go. These are what their sprinkler heads look like. These are what the extra ones are. Right here we have, this is what the ones for the inside of this house look like, because they're mounted inside the ceiling. So they look like this from the outside, but then they have a cover that goes along the bottom that I'll get into a little bit later. Anyways, because there's a family living in this house, even though we built it, but yeah, family's living in here and they don't want us to do an inspection inside the house. So I'm going to continue the inspection in this pool house over here. And if you follow me, I'll start with the electrical box in the garage. This is all the fuses, everything, to the whole guest house. Not too crazy, but anyways, we'll probably inspect this room, which is actually a storage room. Nothing too big to get into on this project, but anyway, it's just a storage room. And this is just a regular standard garage. As you can see, there's two sprinkler heads in here, just in case of anything. So we'll continue our inspection inside the pool house. I thought it would be important to note that in these houses you have to have any brush or any dry weeds or anything from the side of the mountain. They have to be at least 200 feet away from the house. So if you come over here, I'll show you somewhat of what it's supposed to look like. So as you can see down here, it's always trimmed out, cut. They might be putting salt on it to kill the weeds or anything. And over there you got a big wall, and yeah, pretty much all the brush is away from the house, so just in case there is a fire, it doesn't get into the brush. Alright, let's continue in the pool house. This piping system right here has not been finished. This house has not been finished yet, but anyways, this could be very dangerous for if anybody was in here trying to get out, they could trip, fall on it, whatever. If you look up, you'll see the sprinkler heads right here, all along the top of the roof or the ceiling, and all of these have to be 10 feet apart. Maybe a little bit more if they can, but at least 10 feet apart. And up here is very hazardous too. You can see some speaker wiring and exposed ceiling, and that has to be fixed, but you know, it is what it is. Anyways, if you keep looking, there's more sprinkler heads. And what these sprinkler heads do is once there's enough heat, the mercury inside the sprinkler little head valve, it bursts open and shoots those little white circle pad things off, and you know, does what it has to do. Continuing over here, we have a smoke detector alarm right up here. As you see, even inside these small pantries, there's even a sprinkler head up here. Now over here we have our fire hydrant. Come on in. This, your standard dry chemical fire hydrant, ABC. You can see right here that it hasn't actually been up to its annual maintenance checks. Last time it was February 2008. So yeah, you might want to get that checked out. Anyways, there's two fire hydrants right here in case of anything. Continuing on, there is a bedroom over here. More sprinkler systems. Nothing too special. There's a bathroom in here with another sprinkler head just in case. This back door. This back door over here is an excellent means of egress because the next closest door was way up front where we just came from. So let's go out here and continue our inspection. Over here, this is just about the same as on the full-size house, but it's a lot smaller, as you can see, because it's a lot smaller house, but you still have the same fire sprinkler system, indicated that it's red. The regular valve shut-offs for all the water, if a pipe bursts, whatever. This is a water heater actually, and it could be dangerous. I'm not sure. They're probably gonna have to inspect this too, make sure it's all safe. And yeah, that's about it from over here. So here is my floor plan that I drew up because couldn't find the actual blueprints of this house. But over here, I put the legend, and this little sign is the hydrant, electrical, sprinkler system, main water, doorways, means of egress, and garage and sprinkler heads. You see all that? Alright, so starting from the front gate, you're going to go in through here. This is the driveway. This is the main house entrance, and I can't really get into that, but over here indicates the fire hydrant line. And continuing down, this is the electric, sprinkler, pretty much everything I just showed you, but this is a good source for my means of egress. All these arrows indicate. And these little stars are the sprinkler heads again, all around in here. And yeah.